Imagine that your neighbor, a talented baker named Tom, has come up with the perfect recipe for apple pie. Business is booming, and there's a 3-block-long line waiting for it. Ivan realizes that it's time to expand his bakery chain throughout the city. However, he lacks the necessary funds to invest in ovens, flour, and the lease of new locations. Tom decides to transform his company into a joint stock company. First, the birth of the action. How is the pie divided into crumbs? Tom values his entire business, bakery, brand, secret recipe, at $10,000. To attract money, he virtually cuts this business pie into 1,000 equal parts. Each such part is a share. Face value. At the beginning, each share is worth $10. Meaning, by buying one stock, you are not just giving money to that one. You become the rightful owner of 0.1% of his entire empire. You are no longer just a customer. You are a co-owner, shareholder. Why do you need this piece? Types of profit. Investors buy stocks not for the love of baking, but for 2 types of benefits. The growth of exchange value, market appetite. A year passes. Tom's bakeries have become incredibly popular. Now the business is worth not $10,000, but $100,000. Your piece, bought for $10, now costs $100. If you decide to sell it on the stock exchange, you will earn on the price difference. Dividends, cream on top. At the end of the quarter, Tom calculated the net profit. He kept some of the money for buying new cream, and decided to give the rest to the owners of the pie. This is what dividends are. If they decided to pay $5 per share, and you have 10 shares, you get $50 of passive income just for believing in Tom. 3. Life on the stock exchange. Why does the price of the pie keep changing? Have you noticed that the stock market charts are constantly jumping? Imagine that there is a board above Tom's bakery, where the price of a share changes every second. Why? Supply and demand. If the news breaks that Tom's apples are the healthiest in the world, everyone rushes to buy shares. There are few pieces, but many people want them, and the price soars. Expectations. If there are rumors that Tom has oversalted the dough, investors become concerned and start selling their shares before they become worthless. The price drops. External factors. If flour prices rise worldwide, investors understand that the bakery's profits will decrease. The pie will become less sweet, and the stock price will decline. 4. The rights of a crumb owner. A share is not just a computer record. It is a legal right. Even with just one crumb, you have the following rights. The right to manage. Once a year, Tom convenes all the crumb owners for a general meeting of shareholders, where important decisions are made, such as whether to switch from apples to pears or who will serve as the chief accountant. The more crumbs you own, the more powerful your voice becomes. The right to information. Tom is obligated to provide you with honest information about the amount of flour he has purchased and the number of pies that have burned. This is known as financial reporting. The right to liquidation value. If the bakery closes and all the equipment is sold, you will receive a portion of the remaining funds after Tom has settled his debts. 5. What are the different types of pies? Types of stocks. Not all stocks are the same. Professionals divide them into ordinary, gives you the right to vote and receive dividends, but dividends are not guaranteed. Preference. Usually you can't vote on them, but the baker's charter clearly states the owner of this piece gets the first dividend, even if there's not much profit. It's like a VIP ticket to the cream of the crop. Blue chips. These are the stocks of huge, reliable pastry factories, like Apple. They grow slowly, but the chance of them rotting is minimal.
6. The main catch, burnt edges. Investing is not always a celebration. What could go wrong? Bankruptcy. If Tom took out loans and couldn't pay them back, the banks will take over the bakery. Shareholders are the last in line to receive money. Often, they don't get anything. Volatility. Today, your piece is worth $100, but tomorrow it's worth $20. If you urgently need money on a bad day, you'll have to record a loss. Summary. Stocks are a way to make your money work in real time. You're not just accumulating paper. You're helping the business bake pies, and in return, You get a share of the profits and the growth of the company itself.